Got it. I'll expand Keynote 1 into a detailed 500-word version. Since you didn't provide the original text, I'll create a general, professional-style expansion suitable for a speech or presentation. If you want it tailored to a specific topic, I can refine it further. Here's an expanded version. Keynote 1. The power of taking initiative. Taking initiative is one of the most important traits a person can develop, whether in personal life, education, or the professional world. It is the ability to act proactively, to step forward without being prompted, and to take responsibility for creating change rather than waiting for it to happen. People who consistently take initiative are often the ones who achieve remarkable success because they do not let circumstances control them. They control their circumstances. At its core, initiative is about recognizing opportunities and acting on them. It begins with self-awareness, understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and passions. When you know what you bring to the table, it becomes easier to see where you can make a difference. Initiative also requires courage. It means taking the first step, even when the path is uncertain, and being willing to risk failure in pursuit of growth or improvement. Without this willingness to step into the unknown, many opportunities remain unexplored and potential stays untapped. Moreover, taking initiative is not just about personal gain. It has a ripple effect on the people and environments around you. Leaders, innovators, and changemakers throughout history share a common trait. They did not wait for instructions or validation. They acted. By showing initiative, you inspire others to follow suit, creating a culture of action and progress. In teams, for example, someone who identifies challenges and proactively suggests solutions can dramatically enhance productivity, morale, and innovation. Initiative is contagious. When one person steps forward, others often feel empowered to do the same. Importantly, taking initiative also fosters resilience and adaptability. Life and work are unpredictable, and waiting for someone else to direct the next step often leads to stagnation. Those who act on their own accord learn to navigate challenges, adapt to changing circumstances, and develop problem-solving skills. They become more resourceful, confident, and prepared for the complexities of modern life. Every time you take initiative, you strengthen your ability to influence outcomes, manage risks, and seize opportunities. In practical terms, developing initiative begins with small, deliberate actions. Start by setting personal goals, volunteering for new responsibilities, or offering solutions before being asked. Each small step builds momentum, creating a mindset that naturally gravitates toward action. Over time, these habits accumulate, transforming how you approach challenges and opportunities. Initiative is not an innate trait. It is a skill that can be cultivated, refined, and applied in countless areas of life. In conclusion, the power of taking initiative lies in its ability to turn ideas into action, dreams into reality, and potential into achievement. It is the bridge between intention and accomplishment, and it is the quality that separates those who wait for change from those who create it. By embracing initiative, we not only empower ourselves, but also inspire and uplift those around us, creating a cycle of progress and possibility that extends far beyond our own lives. Absolutely. Since you haven't provided the original text of Keynote 2, I'll create a professional 500-word expansion in the same style as Keynote 1. I'll assume it's the next point in a motivational or educational presentation. Keynote 2. Embracing change as a catalyst for growth. Change is an inevitable part of life. No matter how much we plan or prepare, circumstances evolve, opportunities shift, and challenges arise that are beyond our control. Many people fear change because it disrupts routine, brings uncertainty, or challenges their comfort zones. However, those who learn to embrace change, rather than resist it, unlock tremendous potential for growth, innovation, and personal transformation. Change is not the enemy. It is a catalyst for progress. Embracing change begins with perspective. Instead of viewing change as a threat, it should be seen as an opportunity, a chance to learn, adapt, and expand one's horizons. Every significant advancement in life, career, or society has been fueled by the willingness to step into the unknown. People who succeed are not necessarily those who avoid challenges, but those who confront them, adapt to new realities, and transform obstacles into stepping stones. One key aspect of embracing change is cultivating flexibility. Life rarely unfolds according to rigid plans, and holding too tightly to one way of thinking can limit possibilities. Flexibility allows individuals to adjust strategies, explore new approaches, and respond creatively when situations evolve. For example, in the professional world, industries shift, technologies advance, and markets transform rapidly. Professionals who adapt quickly are more likely to thrive, whereas those who resist change risk stagnation. Flexibility is not about abandoning principles, but about finding new paths to align goals with reality. Another important factor is mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning, enables people to embrace change with confidence. Instead of fearing failure or discomfort, individuals with a growth mindset see each transition as an opportunity to acquire new skills, expand knowledge, and strengthen resilience. Change becomes less about loss and more about possibility, creating a sense of empowerment rather than anxiety. Furthermore, embracing change fosters creativity and innovation. When circumstances shift, old methods may no longer suffice. This forces individuals and organizations to think differently, explore alternatives, and experiment with new solutions. Many of the world's greatest inventions and breakthroughs emerge from situations where change was unavoidable. Change challenges complacency and encourages a mindset of continuous improvement, inspiring individuals to push boundaries and redefine what is possible. Practically speaking, embracing change begins with small, deliberate steps. Start by acknowledging changes when they occur, rather than resisting them. Reflect on what lessons can be learned and what new opportunities may arise. Seek out experiences that push your boundaries, whether through learning new skills, collaborating with diverse people, or taking on unfamiliar responsibilities. Over time, these habits build resilience, adaptability, and confidence, equipping you to face larger changes with ease. In conclusion, change is not something to fear, but something to welcome as a driver of growth. By embracing change, cultivating flexibility, and adopting a growth mindset, we empower ourselves to transform challenges into opportunities. Life is a journey defined by transformation, and those who embrace change fully are the ones who not only survive but thrive, unlocking their fullest potential and inspiring others along the way. Absolutely. Here's an expanded Keynote 3 in a professional and motivational style, around 500 words. I'll maintain continuity with the previous keynotes, assuming this is part of a series on personal growth and leadership. Keynote 3. The importance of resilience in achieving success. Resilience is the ability to withstand challenges, recover from setbacks, and continue moving forward in pursuit of one's goals. Life is unpredictable, and success is rarely a straight path. Every individual encounters obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. It is resilience that allows people not only to survive these challenges, but to grow stronger because of them. Resilience is not an innate trait reserved for a select few. It is a skill that can be cultivated through mindset, experience, and deliberate effort. At its core, resilience begins with perspective. It involves recognizing that setbacks are not permanent, nor do they define one's worth or potential. When faced with failure, resilient individuals view it as a learning opportunity rather than a defeat. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, a chance to analyze what went wrong, adjust strategies, and approach the situation differently. By reframing obstacles as lessons, resilience transforms difficulties into tools for growth and improvement. Another essential aspect of resilience is emotional strength. Life often tests us in unexpected ways, and the ability to manage emotions under pressure is critical. Resilient people do not deny their feelings. They acknowledge them, but they do not allow negative emotions to dictate their actions. This emotional regulation enables clear thinking, sound decision-making, and the persistence needed to overcome difficulties. It also helps maintain mental and physical well-being, which are crucial for sustaining long-term effort toward goals. Resilience also requires adaptability. Challenges rarely present themselves in the form we expect, and rigid thinking can lead to frustration or stagnation. By staying flexible, individuals can navigate unforeseen circumstances, explore alternative paths, and seize opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked. Adaptability allows resilience to function not just as endurance, but as proactive problem-solving, turning potential setbacks into catalysts for innovation and success. Building resilience is a process often strengthened by experience and intentional practice. One effective approach is setting small, achievable goals and gradually taking on greater challenges. Each success, no matter how minor, reinforces confidence and perseverance. Surrounding oneself with supportive people also enhances resilience, as encouragement, mentorship, and constructive feedback provide strength during difficult times. Additionally, cultivating habits such as mindfulness, reflection, and self-care ensures that resilience is sustainable, not just reactive. Resilience has a profound impact on leadership and personal development. Leaders who demonstrate resilience inspire trust and confidence in others, creating environments where teams are motivated to persist through challenges. On a personal level, resilient individuals are more likely to pursue ambitious goals, recover from disappointments, and maintain a sense of purpose even in adversity. Resilience, in essence, bridges the gap between ambition and achievement, transforming obstacles into opportunities. In conclusion, resilience is the cornerstone of success. It is the ability to endure, adapt, and grow in the face of adversity. By cultivating perspective, emotional strength, adaptability, and supportive habits, anyone can develop resilience and use it to navigate life's inevitable challenges. Those who embrace resilience do not merely survive, they thrive, turning setbacks into growth, uncertainty into opportunity, and obstacles into stepping stones toward a fulfilling and successful life. Absolutely. Here's an expanded Keynote 4 in the same style, around 500 words, keeping it motivational and aligned with the previous keynotes. Keynote 4. The power of consistency in achieving your goals. Consistency is often the overlooked key to success. Many people have dreams, ambitions, and ideas, but few achieve them, not because of lack of talent or opportunity, but because they fail to apply effort consistently over time. Consistency is the bridge between setting goals and realizing them. It is the repeated, deliberate action taken day after day, even when motivation wanes or challenges arise. Without it, even the most brilliant plans remain unfulfilled. At its core, consistency is about commitment. It is the decision to show up, put in the work, and maintain focus on what truly matters. Success is rarely the result of sudden breakthroughs or luck. It is the product of steady, sustained effort. Think of mastery in any field: athletes, artists, entrepreneurs, or leaders. Their accomplishments are the result of countless hours of practice, refinement, and persistence. What sets them apart is not genius alone, but the ability to commit to consistent action even when immediate results are invisible. Consistency also builds momentum. Each small action contributes to progress, and over time, these incremental steps accumulate into significant achievements. Just as water gradually shapes stone, consistent effort gradually transforms skills, habits, and outcomes. Momentum creates confidence and reinforces positive behavior, making it easier to continue working toward goals even when obstacles appear. In this way, consistency is both a habit and a catalyst for growth. Another important aspect of consistency is discipline. Motivation fluctuates, but discipline ensures that you continue moving forward regardless of emotional highs and lows. Discipline means showing up on the days you don't feel like it, keeping your commitments even when distractions appear, and prioritizing long-term results over short-term comfort. By practicing discipline, you create a reliable framework for progress, ensuring that goals are pursued systematically rather than haphazardly. Consistency is also closely tied to credibility and trust. Whether in professional or personal life, people who consistently deliver on promises, maintain quality, and uphold standards earn respect and influence. Their reliability sets them apart and opens doors to new opportunities, partnerships, and growth. In contrast, inconsistency erodes confidence, undermines potential, and slows progress, even when abilities are exceptional. Practically speaking, developing consistency requires creating structured habits and routines. Start by identifying the key actions that lead to your goals and commit to performing them regularly. Break larger objectives into manageable tasks and track progress to maintain accountability. Celebrate small victories along the way, but remain committed to long-term consistency, knowing that real transformation takes time and persistent effort. In conclusion, consistency is the engine of success. It transforms ambition into achievement, potential into results, and ideas into reality. By committing to consistent action, building discipline, and maintaining momentum, individuals create the conditions for extraordinary progress. Consistency may not be flashy, but it is powerful, quietly shaping lives, opening doors, and turning dreams into accomplishments. Those who embrace it are not just lucky, they're unstoppable. Absolutely. Here's an expanded Keynote 5 in the same motivational and professional style, around 500 words, completing your 5 Keynote series. Keynote 5. The role of vision in shaping your future. Vision is the ability to see beyond the present moment, to imagine a future that does not yet exist, and to chart a course toward it with purpose and clarity. It is the foundation of ambition, the guiding light that keeps individuals focused amid distractions, challenges, and setbacks. Without vision, effort can become aimless, and even hard work may fail to lead to meaningful results. Those who cultivate a clear, compelling vision, however, are able to turn possibilities into reality. At its essence, vision begins with clarity. It requires a deep understanding of what truly matters, what one values, and what one hopes to achieve. This clarity allows individuals to prioritize actions, make decisions aligned with long-term goals, and resist distractions that do not contribute to progress. A clear vision acts as a roadmap, providing direction even in moments of uncertainty or adversity. Vision also inspires action. Goals without vision are often short-term or reactive, driven by circumstance rather than intention. Vision, on the other hand, motivates individuals to take consistent steps towards something greater than themselves. It provides purpose and meaning to everyday efforts, turning ordinary tasks into building blocks of a larger dream. When people operate with vision, their actions carry weight and direction, creating momentum that propels them forward. Moreover, vision fosters resilience and perseverance. The path to success is rarely smooth, and setbacks are inevitable. When challenges arise, a strong vision provides perspective and motivation to keep moving forward. It reminds individuals of the bigger picture, helping them overcome obstacles, learn from failures, and maintain focus on what truly matters. Vision transforms difficulty into opportunity and frustration into determination. Cultivating vision also requires imagination and creativity. It is not merely about following existing paths, but about envisioning what could be. Great leaders, innovators, and change-makers throughout history have shared this trait. They imagined a future that others could not yet see and worked tirelessly to bring it into existence. Vision encourages bold thinking, risk-taking, and the pursuit of possibilities beyond conventional limits. Practically, developing a vision begins with self-reflection. Ask yourself what legacy you want to leave, what impact you wish to create, and what success looks like for you personally and professionally. Write down your ideas, set ambitious yet achievable goals, and create a plan to move toward them. Surround yourself with people and resources that support your vision, and revisit it regularly to adjust and refine your direction as circumstances evolve. In conclusion, vision is the compass that guides purpose, action, and achievement. It turns dreams into plans, challenges into opportunities, and potential into reality. By cultivating clarity, imagination, and perseverance, individuals can harness the power of vision to shape their future intentionally and meaningfully. Those who lead with vision do more than reach their goals. They inspire others, transform environments, and leave a lasting impact that extends far beyond their own achievements. Vision is not just a tool. It is the driving force behind extraordinary lives. Absolutely. Here's an expanded Keynote 6 in a motivational and professional style, around 500 words, keeping it consistent with your previous keynotes. Keynote 6. The importance of taking responsibility for your life. Taking responsibility is one of the most powerful steps a person can take toward personal growth, success, and fulfillment. It is the conscious choice to own your actions, decisions, and outcomes rather than blaming circumstances, other people, or external factors. Responsibility is not about guilt or punishment. It is about empowerment. When you take responsibility, you reclaim control over your life and your future, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. At its core, taking responsibility begins with self-awareness. It requires honest reflection on your choices, behaviors, and the consequences they produce. This self-awareness allows you to recognize areas where change is needed and to take deliberate action toward improvement. People who avoid responsibility often remain stuck, waiting for life to happen to them, while those who embrace it actively shape their destinies. Responsibility also fosters accountability. When you commit to your goals and accept that your success or failure depends largely on your actions, you develop a mindset of ownership. This accountability drives discipline, focus, and consistency because you understand that each decision matters. Whether it is a personal goal, a professional project, or a relationship, taking responsibility ensures that you are fully invested in the outcomes and willing to do the work necessary to achieve them. Furthermore, taking responsibility builds resilience and confidence. Life will inevitably present obstacles, mistakes, and setbacks. By accepting responsibility for both successes and failures, you learn from every experience, adapt to challenges, and become stronger with each trial. This mindset shifts focus from external blame to internal growth, empowering you to face difficulties with courage and determination rather than fear or denial. Responsibility also enhances relationships and leadership. Individuals who own their actions inspire trust and respect in others. They are reliable, transparent, and ethical in their dealings. In leadership, this quality is invaluable. It creates a culture of accountability, integrity, and collaboration, where people feel supported and motivated to do their best. Conversely, deflecting responsibility erodes trust, damages credibility, and limits influence. Taking responsibility is not always easy. It requires humility, courage, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. But it also opens the door to freedom and growth. When you stop blaming others and start taking ownership, you gain the ability to change your circumstances, pursue your goals with clarity, and live a life aligned with your values. Responsibility transforms obstacles into opportunities, mistakes into lessons, and intentions into action. Practically, developing responsibility involves simple but deliberate steps. Begin by reflecting on areas where you tend to blame external factors and ask how you can influence the outcome instead. Set clear goals, track your progress, and hold yourself accountable for results. Accept mistakes as learning opportunities rather than failures, and commit to taking corrective action promptly. Over time, these habits reinforce a mindset of ownership and empowerment. In conclusion, taking responsibility is the foundation of personal and professional growth. It transforms passivity into action, challenges into opportunities, and potential into achievement. By embracing accountability, self-awareness, and courage, individuals take control of their lives and shape their futures with intention. Responsibility is not a burden. It is the key to empowerment, freedom, and extraordinary success. Absolutely. Here's an expanded Keynote 7 in the same motivational, professional style, around 500 words, consistent with your previous keynotes. Keynote 7. The role of gratitude in personal and professional growth. Gratitude is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked tools for personal and professional growth. It is the conscious practice of recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of life, including people, experiences, and opportunities. Gratitude shifts perspective, fosters resilience, and strengthens relationships, creating a foundation for both success and fulfillment. When practiced consistently, it transforms challenges into lessons, scarcity into abundance, and everyday experiences into sources of inspiration. At its core, gratitude is about awareness. It requires mindfulness, the ability to notice the small and large blessings that are often taken for granted. In a world that constantly emphasizes what is lacking, practicing gratitude helps individuals focus on what they have achieved, and the people who support them. This shift in focus not only enhances emotional well-being, but also increases motivation, as people become more conscious of the resources and opportunities available to them. Gratitude also strengthens resilience. Life inevitably presents obstacles, setbacks, and disappointments. Individuals who practice gratitude are better equipped to navigate these challenges because they maintain perspective. Rather than being consumed by frustration or loss, they recognize the lessons and opportunities embedded in every situation. Gratitude allows people to find meaning in adversity, turning difficulties into catalysts for personal growth and self-improvement. Furthermore, gratitude enhances relationships. Expressing appreciation for others builds trust, loyalty, and a sense of connection. In professional settings, this can translate into more collaborative teams, stronger mentorship, and improved workplace culture. In personal life, gratitude strengthens bonds, nurtures empathy, and fosters mutual support. People are naturally drawn to those who acknowledge their contributions and demonstrate genuine appreciation, creating networks of positivity and cooperation that benefit everyone involved. Practicing gratitude also promotes mental and physical well-being. Studies have shown that individuals who regularly reflect on what they are grateful for experience reduce stress, improve sleep, greater focus, and even enhanced immune function. Mentally, gratitude encourages optimism and positivity, which in turn support creativity, problem-solving, and decision-making. Physically, it reduces the harmful effects of stress, increasing energy and resilience. By integrating gratitude into daily life, individuals equip themselves to thrive, both personally and professionally. Developing a habit of gratitude begins with deliberate practice. Simple actions, such as journaling 3 things you are thankful for each day, expressing appreciation to colleagues or loved ones, or reflecting on challenges and identifying lessons, can have a profound cumulative effect. Over time, gratitude shifts from a conscious act to a natural mindset, influencing thoughts, behaviors, and interactions consistently. In conclusion, gratitude is a transformative force that enhances emotional intelligence, resilience, relationships, and overall success. By cultivating awareness, expressing appreciation, and focusing on the positives, individuals unlock the potential for growth, fulfillment, and meaningful achievement. Gratitude turns everyday experiences into opportunities for learning and connection, ensuring that success is not only measured by results, but also by the richness of the journey. Those who embrace gratitude lead with intention, inspire others, and create a life of purpose, joy, and lasting impact.